When it does, fun things happen. And by fun
Twitch or
things,
YouTube?
so come on, Twitch. Twitch is being a
Twitchy,
bot.
twitchy, twitchy, twitch.
Anyway, I'm gonna start anyway. So yeah, hello everyone, welcome to the second session of me leveling in World of Warcraft. Since, I do not know whether you have seen the last session, a friend on Skype has chosen by very random number stuff a class for me, and I'm a warrior. And I've never done a warrior in my life, so this is a new thing. With me on Skype today is...
Oh, is this where I have to say a thing?
Yes!
It's Rocco from the United States.
Yeah, he's the new guy. And now there are weird noises coming out of him.
Oh, shit, sorry.
It's okay. So yeah, today we are gonna continue with the game. Excitement, because World of Warcraft. But yeah, only now I've noticed that the floor here is actually made of skulls. So, Rocco, how do you feel today?
I feel absolutely fantastic. How are you feeling?
Well, same, honestly. Today is a really good day before, I mean, it's cold, but it's pretty nice. My god, this guy is doing something weird. What's he doing? He's doing like Zen pilgrimage. And then he teleported away. Okay. That's totally not
I'm
creepy.
still. Hey, I'm still trying to find you. At this point, I've never worked at Twitch before.
Oh, give me a second. I can send it to you. I never knew that you don't have a link. I mean, I linked it on the page. I linked it on Twitter. You should totally follow me on both. So give me a second. Here it is. Here is the link. And we can continue. So yeah, I've done some of the pet battles, as you can see, by the succubus, and next to me, like a little cute little succubi. So we are gonna finish this quest. She literally slaps her ass every now and then when she's bored. That's wonderful. Anyway, great job, fingusa. Next up, catching your own pets. Great work so far. You are going to be a pro at this pet stuff before you know it. Now it's time to catch a pet of your own. Head back out and find a battle pet to fight. Engage it in battle and throw your trap once it's low on health. Basically do Pokemons. Bring your catch back for me to see once you are finished. Remember, you need at least one pet at level 3 to use your trap. You don't fucking say. No, I'm retarded. I've never played Pokemon, like one of the most played games in all of the universe.
Oh shit.
Loktar fingusa. My name is Warzog. I have heard much of your accomplishment as a tamer recently, and I would like to introduce you to trainers around Azeroth, so that you may further hone your skills. Please, speak with me in Ogrimmar, so that we may begin. Okay. We have a couple of quests now. So, we are gonna continue with the normal game quest. That means we need to go north out of here. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of walking. So I'm gonna fill the walking with talking. Yes! Profit! Amusement! So, Rocco, what you doing now?
Trying to figure out how to pause the download on Steam.
Okay, basically go... So, basically move your... I can actually show it to you.
No, we're good. I figured it out.
Okay.
It was causing the stream to lag with a vengeance.
Vengeance. So I guess you are a fan of, Hellsing Abridged?
Extremely, yeah, extremely so. It's so much so that we actually used to hold little events up at the penthouse to watch the new episodes when they would come out every Halloween.
I can 100% understand it, It's a really awesome should I say series, show, thing that happened?
Well, I guess technically you could call it a series now. I mean, what are they up to? I think it's like episode 6, 7, something like that.
Actually, I do not know. Like, I've never seen all of the episodes because, you know,
Well, they stopped-
I would personally rather watch Hellsing Ultimate, which I actually own on DVDs, than you know, to watch the abridged version. But I love to watch it when I feel like laughing.
Yeah, they did such a good job with that. They really did.
Yeah, like I like all of these like abridged series. Series is even like a plural. Whatever. Anyway, time to do quest stuff. So,
What now?
let's
Oh,
talk
look,
about.
you've got a little friend following you there.
Oh, you mean this succubus?
Yes, you've got you got succubus following you.
Yes, because you know I'm badass. I need a awesome, sexy chick with me. Anyway, Holland, he's an amateur. You don't need a fancy two-story apothecarium to make plague. You need love. And maybe some good assistance. Let me show you how plague is really made. Okay?
Victory for Sylvanas.
Okay, we are now, conversing about, how to make a plague. Oh, Doomweed. My envoy just delivered me a partial of Gloomweed. Gloomweed. I don't need Gloomweed. I need Doomweed because, there is a much difference between Gloom and Doom. You can see the predicament that I'm in. I will make it worth your while to gather what I need. Bring back to me enough Doomweed and I will give you a suitable reward. It is my understanding that they like to plague the flora near a mass gravesite to the north of the Prill graveyard. Hurry, and be mindful of the gnolls in the area. Okay.
Dark Lady.
What about you?
Hi, how are you?
Oh my god, he's
Dude.
like, hi! It makes me want to play Undertale. Hi!
Wow.
So, working for Jared isn't all that bad. He might lose his temper now and again, but he pays well, and he even gives me a boost when I can reach something in the car. Oh, that's yeah, because he's small. He's a goblin. Actually, no, he's not a goblin. What are you? I don't even know what are you. Anyway, the mass graves within the forest to the west of us were made to accommodate the impressive number of deaths Tirisfal suffered when the plague first came. The bodies in these graves have so far been spared and undead, but the Scourge now send a rot-hide gnolls to gather the corpses and use them to bolster their armies. This cannot be allowed. Your task is twofold. Slay the rot-hides at the mass grave at Garen's Haunt, and gather from them the embalming ichor that gives them life. Okay.
Be seeing you.
So we are gonna be walking past, like we are gonna be literally covered in bodies, literally, because mass graves.
Oh, that sounds like a great Saturday night.
Yeah. So yeah, we are just gonna charge. Oh, there are pets here. I could actually, catch a pet here. Yeah, it's funny, like, oh yeah, they're like, mass graves and, murder and horrible things and plague. Let's catch some rats.
It's like, you go to the forbidden place and catch rats. I've never actually played World of Warcraft, so this is like everything I'm seeing is just, it's new to me.
There's, under leveling, there is like nothing hard about World of Warcraft. Like, there is nothing hard to understand, in my honest opinion. Like, okay, so, a very basic, have you ever played, are you a player of RPG games?
Some, not many.
Okay, so basically, in the down left-ish corner, you see a bar of abilities, basically.
Okay.
When the abilities light up, that is when you should be using them. As in, when they have like a yellow thing around them, that is when, let's say they will crit and do more damage and stuff like that. If they are, lighted up, they are not like this gray, that means you can use them. All these abilities do different things, so like if you mouse over them, it will tell you in the down right corner what they do. It's a lot of fucking numbers, so, like at this point I'm like, okay, this ability is basically to get close to the enemy, and then this ability is to continue with that, to cut him into pieces, basically.
Oh, nice.
And that's, how I do about it. Like, later on in the game, you actually have, like, 4 bars full of abilities, and, you have so many options and choices how to do a thing called a rotation, which is basically, a sequence of attacks that does, the most damage, or, does everything you need to do in a combat. So, yeah.
Okay.
It's not very complicated RPG game, but it can get complicated with some characters. In the game, you have classes. Like, you have your character, and then you choose a class for that character, and every class does something else, basically. It's a, very basic RPG. You have Warrior, who is about having a lot of health and being able to tank, having a lot of armor. Then you have, let's say a Rogue, who is about, stabbing people in the butt. With knives. Or swords.
It's always the butt. Everyone's stabbed in the ass at some point in their life.
Mongrel. There are a lot of mongrels. Oh, the grave robbers are in a different area. But yeah, what's really fun about this game is like the story and sometimes the community. Like, the community can either be really good, when they know about what this game is about and they have fun when you are talking like on Skype and shit. But the community can also be very bad.
So there's a toxic side.
Yeah, there's extreme levels of toxicity, especially lately. Like, I've been doing another series of this game, where I'm basically playing my high-level character. And in that series, I have not been able to do a freaking dungeon. Basically, you have like this thing where you do quests and levels and stuff. And then you have dungeons, which is basically like... how to explain it? Like, you basically go somewhere. It does not have to be a cave, the dungeon does not actually mean a dungeon. It's like... it's a content for 5 people in a group to do something. To kill bosses and have kinda... not exactly super difficult, but kinda difficult experience. And then you have raiding, which is, I believe for 20 or maybe 25 people. Back in my day, it was for 40 people. And it's about them, tackling on the most, like the hardest content of the game. Like, so hard that you actually need to train for it in real life, have tactics prepared. Sometimes even you have to do like sacrifices, like have some people literally die on the fight. It's like very exciting stuff, basically.
Oh wow, taking it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, a lot of fights, but I don't know how the fights work now because I've actually not been raiding, because it's actually really hard to get into raiding right now in World of Warcraft. But back in the day, there were fights where you would be fighting a vampire queen, basically, for instance. And when you were fighting this queen, what you would have to do is like, she would bite you, and you would have to bite another raid member, or you would die. And when you would bite another raid member, that raid member would soon have to bite another raid member. So the whole fight was about doing the fight as quickly as possible, but also managing the whole biting thing.
Okay, yeah, I could see where that would be problematic.
And like, that's the rating, The rating is like a really like different content, really like difficult. exciting content, basically. And it's the main content of the game that I cannot get to because the way the game is made now, it's literally extremely anti-new player. Like, I'm not a new player, I'm a returning player, but that's basically like a new player.
Yes, so basically so much has changed now that it's put you back at ground zero.
Actually, no, that's not really the thing. The thing is, the community is so perfectionist that if you do not know something about a dungeon or raid, you are either not allowed in or you are immediately kicked out. And the problem is, if you do that, you know, new players or, you know, returning players like me, they never get the chance to learn the mechanics, you know, what you are supposed to do.
Well, that's definitely bullshit.
Yeah, but well, welcome to the modern community of World of Warcraft.
Well, you know, I'd like to say the same. I mean, I'm in a couple of different, you know, outside communities that are fairly the same, that you're looked down upon if you don't just come in with the best equipment or the most knowledge about something. You know, they'll say, to the kiddie table, and they'll push you away and hit you in with, like, the shallow end of the pool, so to speak, and make you learn everything the hard way through, you know, grunt work, because that's what everyone else did, you know, so now you have to do it too.
Yeah, like... Oh, I have some kind of weird... I have a curse on me that decreases my intellect. On a warrior who smashes things. He probably cannot even read. Wow.
Illiterate bastard going around smashing things in the head.
Yeah, like... I'm sorry, game. That -2 intellect is not gonna hurt me any way, shape, or form.
You know, if you applied that and, like, throw a little bit of logic at that and just said that, you know, he could go into a store and say he was able to buy a weapon, and that weapon came with an instruction manual. You know, how would he know if he was, I mean, outside the look of the object, if he was buying, say, a hammer versus, say, buying an axe? And let's just say that he just used the blunt end of the axe the entire time because he couldn't read.
That would be kind of funny, honestly. I would love that.
It seems like something I would do in this video game. It's just because it's like, I'm new, I don't know what to do. Just running around, smacking shit, probably hitting friendlies.
Yeah, I kind of wish you could do that, like hit friendlies in this game. Anyway, time to read quests. My doom read. Excellent. Apothecary Gerald rubs his hands together greedily. These will come in quite handy. You've done me, the lady, a fine service today. As promised, here is the reward that you deserve. Oh hey, we have done 50 quests. Achievements! Pointless achievements! While you were collecting samples for me, my experiments led me to realize that more reagents will be required for this new disease to spread properly. Poisoning some hapless victims is child's play. Plaguing an entire world proves to be a bit more complicated. I will need several scales from murlocs in the vicinity. You will find the creatures ambling brainlessly along the coast to the north.
Goodbye.
This guy is totally not evil.
Need assistance?
Nope. Not even slightly.
Expertly done, Fingusa. The Scourge are mistaken and they think they can use those corpses against us. And the fluid you gathered from the Rodhide slaves will be studied by my master. It may have secrets we can use against them. Yeah, we are gonna get this play. Like, I will never understand why the game actually gives you an option to, you know, like, get a worse item for your quest. Like, why would I get a worse fucking item? Oh hey, speaking of worse items, I actually got a 200 mace. Like a fucking hammer. That's better than what I'm using right now. How does it look? Oh my fucking god, it looks like a fucking cudgel. It looks like a fucking... I don't even know. This looks like that would basically blow someone's brains out all over the floor. Jesus. That's delicious, I want it. I'm a horrible person.
Oh, absolutely.
Anyway.
It's,
Maggot Eye is a foul beast, even by Gnoll standards. He leads a band of renegade Gnolls through the land, tearing up the glades and stealing whatever corpses he can find along the way. Those are our corpses. We had plans for those. Maggot Eye resides just north the path from us. Show him no mercy. Mercy's for the weak. I love how this guy is like so straight up evil.
no, I'm sure he's like, chairman of the PTA or some shit. And this is just like his out in life.
It's like this. Okay. It seems like Gerard has you hunting the Murlocs to the north. That's good. We can use their parts for our poisons. I get a little worried sometimes though. The vile fin spawning grounds are not far off Trisfolk northern coast, so you will probably notice several tadpoles among the adults on the shore. If these impressionable young Murlocs were to seek revenge against us, that could ruin us. Go chase them and show them that the Forsaken and the Horde are not to be trifled with. So now we are gonna be killing children. Good to know.
Awesome. Absolutely. That 0 to 100 real quick.
Fucking hell, this game. Yeah, I never played the ally. I never played the good guys in this game. I always play the bad guys because like it's more exciting. Because the good guys are like, go save this person, or go bring food to these people, and the bad guys are like, go kill these babies. It's so much more exciting.
Legitimate good in the world versus the absolute evil. It's great.
But that's the thing. The Horde are actually not really, they're not that evil. Like they just don't fuck with things. They just instead of dealing with the problem that is to your face, they just send you to kill the whole tribe, basically. Like, instead of, helping a town deal with barbarians that are attacking them, you go to the barbarian home and you kill everything there.
Wow. Oh, this seems like the kind of people I want to have over for dinner.
Yes. Not to mention, look at me. I'm like, I'm so sexy and undead. I'm like so undead. I have literal skulls holding my cape.
Wow.
Like, how much more undead can you get? Anyway, let's deal with these Murlocs. Hello, Murloc. Time to die. Say hello to my little friend. Fucking Murlocs. Yeah, basically how my rotation is right now is I have an ability that lets me charge enemies. Then I have an ability that basically does damage. Then I have an ability that's called Execute that finishes the enemy off. And because of that I get an ability called Victory Rush that after I rush another enemy, I can deal more damage to them, which then I can probably do another execute, and that way I can just keep killing enemies without ever having to stop. And if you do it properly...
Sorry, go ahead.
And if you do it properly, that's probably what you can do. So, you wanna say?
Yeah, it's just an unstoppable undead killing machine.
Yes.
It's amazing. You have become Amy Winehouse.
Run away, bitches! I'm scaring little girls, little children. Run! I'm like smashing them with a hammer, that's horrible. What am I even doing? This game is making me into a horrible person.
Well, I mean, let's consider the facts of what you're dealing with here. You went to a strange goblin-type creature. He basically handed you a giant blunt object and he said, "Go kill!" and just pointed you in a vague direction of some children.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. This is definitely making people horrible people. But at the same time, this is a lot better than doing it in real life. I can say that.
Yeah, like I would prefer for people to do this, in this game and not in real life. Like going around with a sledgehammer, scaring kids and punching them with a sledgehammer would not be a okay thing to do in real life.
Oh, hey, we had a thing like that happen this year.
Wait, what?
Oh no, seriously, here in the States, clowns. I'm sure, obviously you know what a clown is. Yes. These creepy fucks were hiding in the woods with machetes and like sledgehammers and axes, and we were trying to lure children into the woods at random. Hell, one of them broke into some dude's house and got shot. Like, got shot right in the chest. You don't do that sort of thing, but still, it was all just. It's a phenomenon that cannot really be placed to any one thing for certainty or not. But it's been happening over and over again every year before and after Halloween.
Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck, America?
You know, when you get bored, you
When you
go
get
around
bored.
and dress up as a clown.
When you get bored, you just have to, do horrible things to people.
Well, I don't think anyone got killed other than the clown that broke into somebody's house. But again, I mean, you got to have a set of nuts to pull that off to begin with.
That is
But
true.
and he was hiding in the closet. What a creepy bastard. You know, dude comes in and he's got his pistol out and he's filming it with his phone. Dude jumps out of the closet and takes off running at him with a machete, knowing that he's got a gun, and gets shot in the chest.
Yeah.
What kind of stupid people are... That's the level of intelligence we are dealing with right now.
Yeah, like, if someone did that to me, I would probably shoot them as well. I would probably shoot them, like, I would not even think twice about it. I would be, like, scared shitless and shooting everywhere. May let's do a Pokemon... World of Warcraft Pokemon battle. So, I presume it's like in Pokemon, you have to hurt them. You have to hurt them enough and then catch them. Yes. Trap them. I'm literally throwing a trap at them, that's awesome. And we've managed to capture them. Nom,
Man, I
nom,
wish you could catch rats like this in real life. That'd be fun as hell.
Yeah. I would do it for money if it was this much fun. Am I weird?
No, because I'm sitting here thinking, somewhere in the back alleys of America, there are two guys literally pitting two rats against one another in a fight to the death. I just know for a fact that it's happening. That I don't need internet confirmation or pictures. I just know that this is a thing.
Okay. I'm too normal. Anyway, let's talk to these people.
Can I help?
Did they run from you? Good. This is better than... I killed them! I killed them! I smashed them with a hammer! If they live to tell the tale, then future generations of Murlocs will learn to fear us. I killed them! I'm a child murderer, man. You don't understand. You have no idea, man. I fucking killed them all. Children. They were Murloc children, but they were still children. Anyway. Okay, and this quest. Excellent work. Now, if only I can convince Jared to let us move our operation into that shack.
Off and away.
Well, oh, we are now level 10.
Nice.
Yeah, only 100 more levels.
Oh, I'm sure that'll just fly by.
Oh,
You'll be.
And I'm actually gonna do something to make sure it will fly by. So I am actually gonna Well, for now, I'm gonna be in arms. Okay, when you hit level 10, you can use a thing called specialization. And that specialization basically means that basically it's not just about the classes. Like if you are a warrior, you can actually play different warriors in this game. You can either play arms, fury, or protection warrior. Protection, is the usual. You have a big shield, protect everyone. Fury is that you basically give up most of your defense to have two weapons and basically smash faces with them. You are basically a barbarian at that point. And arms is like a fighter that's like wielding a 200 weapon and is like about cleaving enemies basically.
Okay.
So yeah,
So it's pretty balanced then.
Yeah, it's kind of balanced. You can never balance a game like this. Like, you have what? You have like 14 classes in the game, and all those 14 classes have 3 ways of playing them. So at that
Good
point,
God, no wonder people lose their lives to this game.
yeah, like I'm pretty sure anyone who plays games can play this game and find at least one class with one specialization that they will enjoy. In my honest opinion.
Damn it, you're going to end up making me buy World of Warcraft now.
Don't do it. It's right now it's expensive as fuck. If you wanted to buy it, you should have bought it on Black Friday because it was like 80% off.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
That's
like
intense.
it was like $10 or maybe $20. And I was like, oh my god, I hope a lot of people buy this. We need new blood in the game. And then almost nobody bought it. And I was like, okay. Anyway, so we are... When we can do dungeons... we cannot do... On level 15, we are gonna switch to protection. Because protection is gonna mean that we can do dungeons. Basically, in dungeons, you need 1 healer, 1 tank, and 3 DPS guys. Everyone wants to do damage. Everyone wants to be, the murder guy, the murder hobo of the team. But because of that, because you need a tank and a healer and 3 DPSs, if you play a tank and you try to find a dungeon group as a tank, you have a much higher chance of actually finding that group.
Okay.
So on level 15, I'm gonna be switching to protection so that I can actually find, groups. And every stream, I will try to get at least 1 dungeon, 1 or maybe 2 dungeons. Hopefully not the same dungeons every time. So that I show the leveling process, but I also show the dungeon content.
Okay, yeah, explain this one to me real quick. You said you're a returning player, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what level were you at whenever you stopped playing, presumably for a while there?
Last time I was playing was at the end of the Wrath of the Lich King, which was the 2nd expansion for the game. I believe Legion is like 7th expansion for the game now. But yeah, I was level 80.
Okay.
Yeah, and now the highest level is 110.
It looks like you've got a guy in your side chat.
Wait, microphone low. I'm pretty sure microphone is not low, Sanguinus. Like, I mean, I can turn it up a little, I guess, if it's needed.
Now, let me sound check it.
Like, give me a second. Like, I'm pretty sure I can hear myself. Like, I can actually listen to myself. I'm listening to myself talking throughout recording this. And I can hear myself, you know, very well. How the music of the game is kind of like not at all in the game, but I can turn it down a little. Sound. Where's the music?
Wow.
Yeah, the music is like super down. Yes.
I sound really white trash.
What do you mean?
I've never listened to myself before, other than like on vlogs and stuff, and there's always wind noise. I just got to hear pure, unadulterated redneck come out of your speakers.
Oh, calm down with that. You don't sound horrible. Oh, okay.
Just a little. Just a little.
Anyway, of the scales. The scales are perfect. Exactly what I needed for this concoction, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we are just gonna put on these new pants. And we are gonna put on this new belt. Oh, we actually have a belt now. We were walking around without a belt. Only one target. Yeah, that's useless. They nerfed this. Back in the day, this lumber sand or whatever this was, you could use it in PvP, and it was so good. But now it's actually really not that good anymore. So yeah, head for the mills. The Agaman mills to the west have been lost to the Scourge. The Agaman family has been slain and the entire residence has been claimed by the Scourge. This is probably the largest Scourge outpost in Tirisfal. If you think you're enough of a warrior. Do you think I'm not enough of a warrior? Anyway. Head up there and speak with Coleman Farthing. He's been doing his best to take the land back and he will need help. Just follow this road. It will take you right to him. Okay? We'll do that. But yeah, Sanguinex, I'm happy that you are watching the stream. I hope you will enjoy it. If you enjoy it, follow me here. I stream many games, I stream every day. And if you want to not miss my streams, follow me on Twitter. I always announce on Twitter. Give me a second, I just need to murderize this guy. Okay. Yeah, and I always announce things on the Twitter, you know, so that people know. Is that guy gonna attack me? Oh, of course he's gonna attack me. Sir, can you stop attacking me? Like seriously, I have a hammer. You have a hammer as well. We are hammer brothers, but I still killed you. Hello, sir. You want to die as well? Okay, enjoy being dead. Silly enemies. So yeah.
It just dawned on me that I'm not following you on Twitter.
Oh. Well, again, you know, if you want to, you know, watch me by any chance, if we are like not talking for some reason, yeah, just there, you know, when I'm gonna be streaming, stream every day, you know, based on the schedule that's on Twitch down there on my channel. Yeah, my channel is actually hopefully soon gonna get some art for it, so that you know, it's not so default and basic and sad. Anyway, let's go talk to this guy. Ark, get back! Oh, you're not Scourge, are you? Thank the Banshee Queen that you're here. I've greatly underestimated how bad it's gotten up here.
Trust no one.
I mean, look at yourself. Look at yourself. Okay. You don't have an armor, like any armor. You have just, you know, fucking broken ass fucking pants. You don't even have fucking shoes that would have, you know, like your feet are out of your shoes, sir. You don't have a helmet. You don't even have a cape. You don't even have a weapon. You have a fucking spanner. Are you fucking serious about it? You have a spanner. I have a big ass hammer and you have a spanner. What did you think is gonna be happening here? Like, people are gonna have trouble with their fucking fridge? Or what did you expect? God damn it. Anyway, the strongest point in the mills is the Agaman family crypt. With necromancy, Captain Dargo has raised the ancestors of the Agamans and planned to use them against us. This cannot pass, and you must stop it. Travel to the Agaman family crypt and defeat the raised Agaman ancestors. Okay.
Beware the living.
Okay, let's just go kill people.
That sounds like a great idea.
I mean, these people have already... They are undead, you know, they're already dead, so, like, it's not exactly killing. So delicious. Like, there's one nice thing about being a freaking warrior, it's just, you know, the level of smash that you can unleash on enemies. Like, you cannot heal yourself, you don't have magic, you don't need that shit. You have a hammer. You rotting ancestor. Hello, sir. I would like to present you with a thing I have. The thing called a hammer. It would like to meet with a thing called your face.
I need to target
Yeah.
something first.
Yes. Yes. Let the pain flow.
The bodies hit the floor, right? Smash enemies. So yeah, we are now gonna be going down here. Yeah, we just have to kill a couple of these ghosts, spooky ghosts, and then we are... Oh my god, did I just... I'm on level 10, did I just do 244 damage with fucking Execute? The Execute is so good, actually. I should focus on it more. Come on, game. I just need to kill a couple more of these ancestors. Fuck the ancestors! And these wailing ancestors. So, what are you doing, Rocker, right now?
I am killing everyone in the world.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, I'm playing Plague Inc.
Oh, Plague Inc. I actually really like that one.
Yeah, I started in India, and I'm just goofing around with it on casual mode now, just to try to relearn the game. I'm trying to see how fast I can kill the entire world.
Do you want to play some multiplayer later on?
I will have to crash out at some point because I have to go help a friend move. But at some point, yes, I do.
Okay.
I'll let you pick the game, and you can completely school me in it.
Well, I was thinking about Plague Inc.
You can do that on multiplayer?
Yes, the Plague Inc. has multiplayer in it. You didn't know?
What? What?
Yeah, it has multiplayer, sir.
Mind explosion. I had no idea. I've had this game for like a year and a half, and it's like my go-to to
Like as a nervous tick.
Really?
Yeah, it really is. I love playing this game, but I haven't played it in so long because I've been so busy. So now I'm trying to relearn how to kill people.
Anyway, quest. Your actions struck a telling blow against the Scourge, and your victory will not go unnoticed. Not by the Forsaken, nor by our enemies. Continue the struggle as we all do. And one day the Forsaken will have a dominion over Azeroth that they are owed. Edgy.
Our time.
Very.
The mills overrun. The Scourge are trying to form a base here at the Agamemnon Mills. If they do, they can stage further attacks from within Tirisfal. The orders have been given. The Scourge in the mills must be destroyed. Collect notched ribs from Ratocage and cracked skull soldiers, and blackened skulls from dark eye bone casters. Okay. And deaths in the family. The Agamemnon family was most prosperous family in Tirisfal Glades. I used to work with their mills before the plague. When the Scourge first came, the Agamemnons fortified their home and convinced those in their employ to remain and help them defend. We were fools, but at least we were loyal fools. The Agamemnons in their pride doomed us to undeath. And now they are minions of the Scourge. Serve the Forsaken by defeating the Agamemnons who fell to the plague. Serve me by bringing me their remains. Jeez.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Wow, that is some heavy stuff.
Yeah.
This man has definitely got a troubled childhood.
I mean, I mean, you know, what you have to understand is like most of these people that I'm talking to, like most of them actually are not very intelligent, I guess, because you know they are like before they died, they were like part of the peasantry. So they are like silly, I guess is the best word. That is not gonna anger anyone.
Angering folks.
Yeah. I don't want any drama. Just love the charge. It looks like basically my character moves like his freaking shoulder against the enemy and rushes towards them and hits them with the shoulder. Such a ridiculous move. I love it.
Oh, that's just beautiful.
Oh hey, a new sword. Oh, we are moving from the hammer back to the sword. Wait, what? It's literally a wooden sword.
What is this, fucking Minecraft?
It's literally a wooden practice sword.
You can splinter him to death.
Yes. Yes, let's splinter them to death. Let me give you my morning wood. Hello, sir. Can I show you my wood?
What a horrible way to die.
Okay, so we have some stuff here. We need to kill a couple of these bone casters. There you die. Ooh, these guys are actually using magic. This is the first time someone has been using magic against us. That's a new one. So, we actually have first, you know, magic users. Which is, you know, to my character, that's probably like, on the roleplay side, it's probably like, damn magicians! They're taking my job! Like, that's kind of how I see, you know, warriors. They should probably, like... Okay, I'm not gonna say that they should be stupid. I'm gonna say they should be... simpler.
Simple. That's the nicest way I've ever heard that put.
Oh god, she silenced me. She silenced me. I actually couldn't use abilities, and then she died anyway. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? So, we need to kill Gregor and Turman. There is no connection to Gregor and McGregor from, you know, from Call of Duty series. I swear to God. So, Rocco.
Yeah.
The usual question, what's your favorite game?
Favorite game?
Like,
Damn,
of
that's
all
a tough
time.
one. Oh, of all time. Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm gonna go with a classic one, or classic one. Medal of Honor, the very first one.
The PlayStation 1 one.
Yes, from like back in the day. I had to play that game for months, and the thing is it was just campaign. There was no online support, nothing like that. And I fondly remember faking sick from school. That way I could stay home to play this video game over and over again.
Yeah, I think all of us has done that at least once in their life until we have figured out that it's actually not a good idea.
No, it's like, just the hell with education. Who needs that anyway? Video games. It's like, yeah, why are they putting me in a hospitality thing? What do they think? You know, I own a motel or something? Jesus. No, I had to play that game so much, and I legitimately loved it. I come to think of it, I can't think of another game like outside of like the Fallout series, really, that I haven't loved as much since then. I mean, all the subsequent ones. I mean, yeah, the PlayStation 1 and even PlayStation 2 versions of it were pretty good too, but not really until Call of Duty came out, which that was like right in that time frame where it's 16, 17 years old. Playing online with my friends, you know, getting half lit out at his pool and stuff like that, and playing video games all night. Yeah, I can't think of another one that I wouldn't rather play more. Matter of fact, I would actually really like to get an emulator and play it now.
Yeah, I actually joined the whole, Call of Duty gaming thing and Medal of Honor with Medal of Honor Allied Assault on PC.
Yeah.
And it's mostly like I really enjoyed it. It was really enjoyable. Like it was like the one game that basically got me into the whole Second World War shooters gaming.
I gotta say, this is what's strange about this is that as far as like online games go, I mean, I've got a dedicated rig sitting here that I play online with. Now, I never really, as far as like PCs were concerned, I never really got into online gaming. But now, when it came to like the Xbox, which I was always in the Microsoft corner of the ring, so to speak, I played the absolute hell out of it there. I can't even tell you how many hours I've logged. Can't even tell you how many times I prestiged. It was truly, a life lost playing those video games. But as I got older, I don't know. I guess it's the toxicity of the community just got to me, and I ended up backing off of it. And even now, I think my gamer tag Nuclear Teabag is still available on Xbox. I think it's still open.
Yeah, I joined the online gaming community with a game called Annual Tournament. And the professional gaming community with Call of Duty 1 and Call of Duty 2. And StarCraft. Oh boy, StarCraft was so good back in the day. Now it's really not that good, but boy, back in the day. It was a balance. It was like 100% pure skill. There were no stupid mechanics and nothing like that.
Yeah, you didn't have to worry about getting noob tubed from across the map or
God.
Oh, did I just trigger something there?
Yes, you did.
Did you just have a nervous twitch?
Yes. Anyway.
Or was it the rags? The random ass grenades that just get pitched in every direction?
Anyway, the quests. Your efforts are appreciated. I will not thank you for doing what is necessary, but I will remember your name. Oh, that's good enough. So, revenge has a sweet taste, don't you think? When you destroy the Agamans, did you catch any hint of free will within them? I hope so. I hope they knew fear before they were smashed into oblivion. It is a foolish hope, I know, but it is a hope I foster nonetheless. Okay. Oh, we're actually starting to get a lot of experience for quests. I have destroyed the remains you've given me. That is all remains except for these. Devlin Agamant was a weak and sharp-tongued in life, and was among the first to succumb to the plague. He existed as a slave of the scourge for a long time, longer than most. As such, he may possess knowledge that would be of value to us. Bring his remains to Magistrate Suren, and tell him what I've told you. He will know what to do. Give me a second. My other computer crashed. My laptop crashed.
Hey, what part of Europe are you in?
What part of Europe?
Yeah, would it be technically, that would be Central Europe, right?
Give me a second, I'm just gonna restart this computer here. Okay, so basically in Europe you have kind of like you have 5 areas basically. You have the west, the north, the south, and the east, and then you have the central, which is us, Germany, Slovakia, and stuff like that. So I am in Central Europe.
Okay, well, Joe Biden is going to begin its assault in Central Europe then.
Hey, what?
Oh, that's the name of the disease.
Oh, why?
I don't know. I mean, he's a meme. Might as well. I'll just call him Joe Biden.
Okay. We are dying to play. Anyway.
I'll let you know when you're infected.
Thank you for that. Remember to always tell me when I'm infected.
Joe Biden begins to spread.
Now I could totally stream. If I don't know whether Elliot shows up today, but if he does, I would love to stream some multiplayer fucking Plague Inc. with him. That would be kind of fun.
Hey, I would love to see that. But then again, I'm biased.
Everyone is biased. There's no such thing as not being biased.
Yeah, I try really hard, but it is almost impossible.
Yeah, like even the very fact that you want to not that you do your best to not be biased makes you biased.
Yeah, I know. It's the axiom of being non-biased is that when you become truly non-biased, you are the definition of bias.
Yeah. By the way, we now have a new hammer, and this hammer looks crazy, and the name of the hammer is Bone Cracker.
Oh, bone cracker.
Let's crack some bones.
I guess it could be worse. It could be called boner cracker.
Oh god. I mean, at that point it would be a nutcracker.
Even better. Oh, I'm
Jesus.
mentally 3 years old.
It's okay, I'm like, at this point I'm like a fucking cell inside a woman, which is gonna be, okay, no, I actually had, do not worry, I'm not a virgin, but I'm gonna make a joke, which is gonna be the furthest I will ever get inside a woman, eh?
Oh.
Them jokes.
So, just jokes, but still, that hit home for someone.
I mean,
Oh,
probably did.
shit.
I mean, not like it matters, you know. Having sex is not important. Having sex should just be a cherry on top of a nice relationship.
Yeah, I'll agree to that. After being married for, hell, I can't remember. I think 5 years now. I mean, I figured out what caused kids, and I put a stop to that quick.
You know what's funny? I was actually engaged.
Yeah?
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend that I was talking about, we've actually engaged.
Huh.
Yeah, we were engaged. I was like supposed to marry the very next year, you know, that she dumped me for my friend.
Oh, that makes me very sad.
Yeah, we were supposed to marry. We were actually planning to have children and stuff like that. We were, basically okay with the fact that I have a terminal heart condition that's probably gonna fall on the kid. We were, like, okay with that, and we were like, we can deal with that. And then, everything changed.
It always does.
Yeah. Such is the life.
Oh, well, if it makes you feel better, you have Joe Biden now.
No! That doesn't make me feel better, that makes me feel even more shit, man. Anyway.
Well, if it helps, I'm killing my country, too.
I see an excellent choice. You're on your way to building up a great team. Remember, any pet you can fight, you can catch. So go ahead and try to get as many as you can during your adventures. Adventure time!
Okay, calling it. They're ripping off Pokemon.
Yes. I mean, if you rip off something, it's fucking rip off something good.
I am forsaken.
So,
Yeah, go whole hog. But then again, everything's just a rip off of something else.
exactly, there's no originality anymore. So, Warchief's command, Cerebine Forest. All able-bodied members of the Horde are hereby ordered to report to Grand Executor Mortis at Forsaken High Command in Silver Pine Forest. Now, More than ever, your help is needed in routing the enemy infestation of the region and conquering the port of Gilneas. To reach 4th High Command, you must travel south through Tirisville Glades and enter Silver Pine Forest. From there, follow the road south until you reach 4th High Command. Onward, brother, Destiny calls. Well, I don't want Destiny to call me. Destiny was a horribly bad game.
Beware. Our enemy is
Never played it.
Yeah, I tried it, and, you know, like, it wasn't, like, super bad. It just, you know, had no content.
Well, I've been pretty lucky in that my brother, that's basically all that he does is sit and play video games all day. So if a game comes out and it just legitimately sucks, he'll call and tell me, "Oh God, don't buy this game. It was a time vampire." No Man's Sky, I swear to God, I thought that he was going to kill himself.
Did he buy it?
I'm listening.
What's that?
Did he buy it?
He bought it.
Well, fuck. But did he actually get the whole, you know, you get your money back thing?
No, I mean he's got money enough not to care, but still, just the same.
Dog lady, watch
With something
over
like
you.
that. I mean, he was saying, "I played that whole fucking game for that ending." Seriously?
You mean the non-existent ending?
Yes, the non-existent ending. He said that is literally like ending a movie with he woke up from the dream. That is the shittiest way to end a video game.
Yeah. Mario 2 did that, and Mario 2 is the least favorite Mario of all Mario games. Anyway. Devlin Agamand. Is that is that him you carry in your sack there, huh? I can show you more things I carry in my sack. Anyway. Yes, I'm a child. Yes, I know what Coleman wants to try, and I want to try it too. I hope you're prepared. Oh my god, what are you trying to do to me? This is creepy.
Oh God.
I'm undead. That doesn't mean I don't have feelings, sir. Anyway. While the frozen throne lies dormant, the grasp that the Lich King once held over the scourge grows ever weaker. His grip on the weakling like Devlin Agamand should be weak enough that we can remove it entirely. Speak with Shadow Priestess Malia. Oh god, her name is Malia. That's,
What a beautiful name.
well, that means plague.
Oh.
In the manor on the east side of town. She will assist you in the procedure. Okay.
beware the living.
We are gonna be doing some really creepy shit.
Can't wait. By God, just stop by the store, pick up a pack of smokes, and let's do this.
Leroy Jenkins. So yeah, we have been streaming for an hour. One more hour and we will be finito. Oh god, there's like some weird shit happening here. What the fuck is happening here? No, I remember my family is dead and so am I. What? And my soul belongs to the Scourge. Oh god. Oh god, there are enemies here.
Okay, world, time to die.
What's even happening right now?
What is it?
Return when I'm less preoccupied. Okay, we have to wait. Okay, we will wait. We are still waiting. You know what? As we wait, I'm gonna go catch some Pokemons. I mean, totally not Pokemons. Oh, actually, we completed. Okay, I think I accidentally bugged that quest a little. Because someone was doing that quest and I just went in and killed something. And I think I bugged that quest a little. I'm so sorry to everyone who
It's probably a new guy. He probably just got the game. He came in there and ruined it. He's gonna go to bed now.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, Blizzard, refund the game. This guy just broke everything. Anyway, Oh, how unfortunate. Perhaps the scourge dominion over Devlin's mind remained too strong, or perhaps our methods are simply not strong enough. It's also possible that Devlin was too simple-minded to comprehend what we were asking him. Well, okay, that's a horrible way to say it, but what, as you wish. East, always to the east. You've done much for us here, but men of your caliber are needed elsewhere. To the east lies the Bulwark, a fortified barricade against the ravages of the Plaguelands. The Bulwark protects us from Scourge invasions and has allowed us enough sanctity to build up our forces here in Tirisford Glades. Go, speak with High Executor Darrington. He is an ally and will doubtless appreciate whatever aid you can give him. Okay, sir. We can do this. We can always do this. So, we have a quest over here, and then we have a quest here. So we will do this quest over here first, and then we will move here, which is actually an entirely different area. I just want to finish the quests in this area so that I'm done with it. So, Rocco, what you doing, man?
I just killed you.
Why did you kill me?
I don't know. Because I'm a maniacal. Oh God, there's sex on the TV.
Wait, what?
My son's asleep on the couch, and I just looked up to softcore porn.
Oh, this is softcore porn. At least it's not like a ridiculous porn.
Well, I mean, we're pretty repressed here in the United States. We like to hide all of our fetishes, but they Cinemax at around probably about 3 in the morning becomes Skinemax, and it's just really bad, horribly written softcore porn, which is hilarious to laugh at, but not when your son is asleep on the couch next to you.
Oh, Jesus, I just murdered this guy. But yeah, I have actually not had a TV for about 15 years now.
Holy hell.
I don't even know how TV looks now.
Well, I'll be honest with you. If I wasn't married and had a kid, I wouldn't have a TV either. There's no point. I mean, there really isn't a point in having... really, there's not even a point in watching the news anymore with social media.
Yeah. Like, for all the news, I can just, look at the Reddit. And there is like a Reddit subgroup that basically does this thing where they have all news from all countries all around the world.
See, now that's something new to me.
Okay, let's try to capture this guy. Rat, I will have you. Yes, we have captured another rat. Nom nom
Yeah,
nom.
there.
Nom. Tasty rat. Yeah, I probably should not be saying that. Tasty rat is probably something you should not be saying at all.
I don't know. There may come a time where you're going to be sitting somewhere on a stump looking at a ruined world thinking, I could go for a rat sandwich.
A rat sandwich. I don't know.
Maybe a
like,
rat kebab.
I mean, for all I know, it might be tasty. I'm just, not willing to actually eat it. But if I was hungry enough, you eat anything when you are hungry enough. I know this.
Well, yeah, that is 100% factual.
Yeah, like, I was hungry. I was hungry a lot in life. I'm glad that right now I don't have to be hungry anymore. Even though I'm kind of hungry right now, but what I'm feeling now is actually not really anger. I should say hunger, sorry. English. It's not really hunger, it's more like feeling like I should eat.
Yeah, isn't that the weirdest thing? You're not hungry, but you still feel as though you need to consume something.
Yeah. I actually have like no idea like how to even call that feeling. Just a need to eat. It's probably the best way to describe
Yeah, you're
it.
probably running low on top ramen reserves. You just need to go, bake you some tasty noodles and, devour them.
Well, I actually have no ramen.
Oh, you don't have ramen?
I actually cook.
What kind of sorcery are you talking about with this cook?
Okay, so basically, what I basically made like this fish paste that I eat on my bread, that I actually bake, by the way. And it's basically, you just, you get a piece of tuna, and you get, let's say, a salmon or some like other fish that's like a little salty. And you get a butter, and you basically mix them together, and you create this like paste, basically. And it's really delicious with bread.
I want to say that sounds disgusting, but at the same time, I'm really curious to try it.
Yeah, try it if you want. Like,
I mean, I love tuna, and I love salmon,
yeah,
and I love butter, and I love bread. So
yeah.
it stands to reason that all of those things should be combined in some kind of superfood.
Well, not always. Like sometimes, when you mix delicious things, what you get is actually not delicious at all.
Oh, yeah, trust me, I know all too well. I remember my experiments with honey and garlic and how well that worked out.
Honey and garlic. Oh god. Now I was like thinking about it and like, oh god, no. Don't.
You say that, but see, I was messing around with a recipe that I'd read about, and I had some chicken breast. And I decided, I want some teriyaki chicken. So I was reading on the internet how to make homemade teriyaki chicken because I'm way too lazy to go to the store and buy teriyaki sauce. So it's the recipe called for honey, salt, pepper, crushed red pepper if you like it spicy, which I do, and chopped garlic. And I was like, I have those things. Well, I missed the part where you're supposed to like add soy sauce to it. So I added all this shit together to honey, and at first it didn't taste bad, but it had a distinct aftertaste of vomit. So you really I couldn't push past the vomit flavor, but somehow I still managed to eat like half of the plate before I made myself sick of it. But now, if you do it right, and you add the soy sauce, it's good. If you don't, no, vomit.
On how, I'm streaming, and currently there's a guy having some kind of cauldron, and it is a like weird green liquid in it, and it's like it has like weird green vapor coming out of it, and like, oh yeah, that looks like vomit.
Wait, well, there you go. I'm still in the stream lag, so I'll see that in a second.
Yeah,
but
there's delay. It's not really lag. It just did delay. Anyway.
What now?
The High Executor sizes you up. Not much of a warrior, are you? Well, you will be when I'm done with you. And that's what she said. A war with the Scarlet Crusade. Though the strength of the Scarlet Crusade wanes, we are still at war. The report Executor Aaron sent me indicates Scarlet Crusaders had been raiding from the ruined tower in southeastern Terrisfal, near the Balnier farmstead, under the command of Captain Wacraft. Is he French? Anyway, killed 3 of his zealots and 4 of his friars. It should prove to be a devastating blow to the crusade.
Beware the living.
Let's talk to this guy. Grizzlies, what? Have you seen the plague bruins that wander to the west of here? Those hides, so hideous, so diseased, so perfect. Sir, you have a very weird fetish. Fetch me 5 of them. I've got an idea for an anti-scourge poison that's guaranteed to succeed. What? Okay, this guy is so creepy. I love him. It's like, oh yeah, these guys, they are diseased, they are like literally dying on the spot. You know what? That's really delicious. I want the heights.
No, he's such a caring person.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm like actually interested. How am I supposed to get those heights when the only weapon I have is a hammer?
That mash them into a fine paste and then squeeze their entrails out, I guess.
Oh god. But yeah, we are gonna be doing this. I just want to be done with Terrace Fall before I quit the stream for today. The stream later on is probably gonna be, if Elliot is here, if Chop is here and Sterling is here, it's either gonna be Borderlands 2, or if they are not here, but at least Elliot is here, it's gonna be World of Tanks.
Oh, now that's a game I've played before.
Yeah, I sadly did as well.
Not any good at it, but still. I mean, I die in very interesting ways.
Oh yeah, when it comes to interesting ways how to fucking die, I'm really good at that game. But that's probably not exactly what I'm meant to be doing in that game, I presume. I presume I'm supposed to aim at people and, you know, kill them.
I still have, like, I can't even remember. It is a retarded amount of gold in there because one of my friends said, "Oh, you should play this with me. You know, just get a whole bunch of gold and level up really fast with me." So I did it, and I spent. And he said, "How much did you buy?" I said, $100 worth of gold." He went,
What?
Jesus Christ!
What?
Yeah. Well, it was one of those. He was making it sound like this was going to be a grand adventure that was going to take us, you know, years. So I got like, you know, I had a gift card for a Simon Visa. So I was like, I'm not using it for anything. Sure, let's just buy a shitload of gold. And to be fair, I thought I was buying like $10 worth of gold, but I ended up buying $100 worth of gold. And it was like, well, I mean, what are you going to do? There's nothing I can do about this. So I've got an impressive arsenal. I just don't know how to use it.
Well, again, sadly, since you are in America, you are probably playing on American server. So...
Oh, absolutely. I can almost guarantee it.
So, like, we sadly cannot play with each other.
Well, that's fine, because it would be cringeworthy at best if you watched me play.
Yeah, you think it's not cringeworthy when I play. You are cute. Look at him!
Well, thank you.
Look at him thinking that I'm good at that game. Look at how cute he is.
You're talking to a guy who is very good with his hands, but has somehow found a way to use nice. But has somehow found a way to use a torque wrench to type.
How?
No, it's basically just me using a really poor euphemism to say that I'm an idiot savant, I guess is what you would say.
Idiot savant. Oh, what does that even mean? I know it's a perk in Fallout 4, but what does it actually mean?
I don't know. I just know the vague description of it. So we're going to find out for realsies.
For realsies.
A person who is considered to be mentally handicapped but displays brilliance in a specific area, especially when involved in memory. Yeah, okay, I am definitely that. Okay, so that's what that is.
So... I'm probably dead as well.
Oh, I'm definitely handicapped. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, like, you know, in all, you know, shape, form, and so on, I'm probably, like, retarded, you know, like, I'm, like, the shit I sometimes say, like, sometimes I have to even stop at me, you know, saying something, and I need to, you know, just get up, go to a mirror, look at myself, and I'm like, am I really this stupid?
Oh, bro, I feel you. I feel you. Absolutely. That is me. I have done so many socially awkward, stupid things in my life around people that you're not supposed to do that to, that I've had to just look and go, y'all have a nice day, and just walk away from the conversation and go, why did you say that? These people now think you're an idiot.
Yeah. But you know, at least I know that I am an idiot.
So, a self-aware idiot savant, I guess is what that is.
You could say that, sir. More Pokemon battles! All paths who enter the battle are routed for 3 rounds. I hate how these fuckers come back. You should just die. You should just die and stay dead! And then he died and stayed dead.
Have they no compassion?
Compassion? I am part of the horde. Anyway, this grave here is actually of great importance. I'm gonna read this. Invincible. Beloved steed of Prince Arthas Menethil, loyal and great of heart in life, may you find peace in death. Pure streams of and green pastures, devoted friend. So, this is, you know, it probably has nothing to do, you know, to you, but this is a grave for the steed that Prince Arthas was using his whole life. He actually resurrected this horse when he became the, you know, a Death Knight, and he still had him all the time when he was a Lich King before he died. So this is a really awesome thing. There's like a really awesome story around just this fucking horse. So like, if anyone watching this is interested, just look it up. It's very nice. It's very interesting. Just, you know, that one fucking horse has more. It has more story than there's story in Skyrim. Because,
I love it whenever creators do stuff like that and they sneak those little things in there.
Yeah.
You know, to give that, you know, the more depth and body to a game that really probably shouldn't even be there.
Exactly. Anyway, we are now gonna be killing peoples. Hello, Scarlet Zealot. You are a zealot. You deserve to die for being a zealot, I guess. Who am I to judge? Wow, there are like dead zealots everywhere. And now we kill the friar, because, you know, we are undead, we do not care about no religion. You guys are not free to do your religion stuff. You know what's the only religion that this character needs? A religion of the hammer.
The religion of squishy squish.
Yes. Hello, guys. How are you all? Well, I don't know how you are, but I know that what you are gonna be. You're gonna be dead. I'm sorry. Anyway, we need to kill one more zealot and one more friar. And I have no idea where those are. There are 2 zealots over there, so I'm just gonna, you know, just charge this fucker and kill him. And one more friar. I don't know, it's like playing a warrior kind of makes me... It gives me a burst of like wanting to murder things. Just the fact that I have a really big weapon and I feel the weight of the weapon, you know, getting into enemy faces as I blow those faces away with a hammer. Oh my god. This game is wonderful sometimes.
Wow. Are you having a catharsis over there?
Yes, I am. I literally am. I have a toad. The less said about it, the better. This is almost like a Harry Potter book, you know, when you get a toad. But this toad spits acid, so it's better. I have an acid toad. It's a hypnotoad. So, do you like any of the shows like Futurama, Simpsons, and such?
Well, yeah, I own everything from Futurama.
Oh,
Believe it or not, I do not watch The Simpsons though. 20-something seasons, you'll get burned out eventually. But, God, now I'm having to sit and think of my favorite shows.
Horrible questions of horrible I'm giving you, right?
Oh God, they're so tough. Oh Jesus, I need a Xanax. No, Futurama, definitely for the win. One of my all-time favorites from back in the day. I actually spent a lot more time watching stuff like MythBusters, and there was a show that had, oh God, put me on the spot here. It's got Morgan Freeman in it.
It is
the universe, like how the universe was made, or something like that. No,
Oh.
Through the Wormhole. That's it.
Oh,
Through
yeah,
the
I
Wormhole.
know that. I actually know that.
I watch those shows a good bit, and actually, tell you the truth, even though I've got a TV in here and a DVR, I only use it to bogart really good movies that come on Cinemax and HBO, and I'll record those movies. But other than that, nothing really gets recorded anymore. Everything I watch is on the internet. Like, I get really excited when Grade A Under A puts out a video. But outside of that, no, I don't watch much of anything anymore.
Anyway, I'm just gonna finish this quest. Your actions will slow down the Scarlet Crusade's advancement in Tirisfal quite a bit. Hopefully for good. But other threats loom. Okay? A deadly new ally. Shortly before you arrive at the bulwark, I was approached by the most unusual young undead woman. She swore enmity against the Scarlet Crusade, so I sent her to work on our enemies to the north. You say you saw some dead crusaders earlier? Yeah, I actually did. I actually noticed those. Those were probably her work. Go check up on her and see if she can use any assistance in her vendetta against the crusade. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if she's already killed them all. Wow, she's like a murder machine.
This murder machine. Yes. She killed every one of them and then went off to make sandwiches.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Don't.
Coming in with a groaner.
Ditters, you've done it again. These are perfect. A little. Ditters samples his latest concoction. This isn't quite there. It needs something to give it a little more zing. I got it. The spiders to the north have a potent venom that will do the. Oh my god! The cauldron is. Oh my god! It's a leaking green shit. Oh god. Why? Why is it leaking green? It should not be leaking. Anyway, also that's what she said. See if you can extract some for me. Sir, your cauldron is leaking green. That's not okay. I have nothing against green, but boy, it should not be leaking from a cauldron. God damn it, game. I'm a weak heart, game. Don't do this to me, man. But yeah, next stream of this game, I'm probably gonna do at least one dungeon, because I'm about to hit... I actually kind of wanna just kill a guy, which would give me... Oh, it didn't give me enough experience to hit 12. But yeah, we are almost level 12, and that should prove to be useful. Because every level that we gain, we are getting closer to 15, which will let us, do dungeons. And dungeons are exciting and fun. And silly. Yeah, we are level 12 now.
Wow, so the leveling actually goes pretty quick in this game.
At the beginning, like later on, to get from level 100 to level 110, it can take you anywhere between a week and 2 weeks. But of course, that is if you give the game like only 2 hours. If you are willing, to spend, let's say, 24 hours on this game, like just play for 24 hours, like whole one day. You probably can do it in one day.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, you probably cannot, because there's a thing where you have to basically do like missions, and it takes a couple of hours to do those missions, so I guess not. But yeah, if you have a group, it actually, you know, the whole process is much quicker. As it should be. It's a, you know, massive multiplayer game, you know. Everything should be, you know, better and quicker with a group, in my honest opinion.
Yeah.
Oh hey, Spider, let's catch him! Hello, Spider. How are you today? Acid! Acid! Sorry. Get excited because of acid. And I accidentally killed a spider. Yeah, that's kind of what always happens when I play Pokemon. You know, the Pokemons that you are supposed to weaken before you catch them. I always accidentally kill them.
I tried to, oh, what is that? Is it Pokemon Go?
Yeah, it's Pokemon Go.
Okay, yeah, I tried to get into that, and actually, I got kind of addicted. I was driving around at like all hours of the night, setting up over at the local parks and stuff, and trying to catch. I think they're the carp, magic carp or whatever. They're. I was trying to catch. I was trying to catch a shitload of those because someone said, "Oh, you get 300 of those, you get like this big serpent thing. It kills everything." It's like, oh well, by God! And so I went and I set up over at the park just down below there, and I met some of the most interesting people doing that. You know,
that's the only thing I really like about it. You know, I tried it. I think everyone has tried it because you actually didn't need like a super awesome phone to do it. So I did it, and you know, the game itself, you know, it wasn't exactly fun. What was fun, you know, it were the people that you met because of the game.
Oh, absolutely. And they were saying, "Oh, have you been playing Pokemon your whole life?" Like, no. What's a Pokemon? So what's a Pokemon? I don't know what I'm doing. For the love of God, someone help me.
It's okay.
And again, for whatever reason, I've got one of these, like, this is going to be the thing that gets me out walking and doing stuff. So, again, spent a ridiculous amount of money in the shop and bought a bunch of crap that I didn't know how to use and just went out and just started hitting lures on things for however long. And, like, I think I had something to the tune of like 300 Pidgeys at one point.
Yeah, what you are supposed to do with excess Pokemons, and this is gonna be really dark, you can grind them into candy, and you will give that candy to your other Pokemons to increase their shit, basically, their stats.
Oh, I figured that out. I had one Pidgey that was just ridiculous. I can't remember what it leveled up to now, because I ended up deleting the game off my phone. I was like, this is insane. Like, how do you catch how do you win a gym? And the more...
Yeah, gyms are ridiculous. Like, what you have to do with a gym is that you have to hope that your Pokemon is stronger than the one in the gym, basically.
Yeah. That's never the case with mine. It's like, go Pidgey! Go level 3 Pidgey! You can take that on, I'm sure. I have... Oh, you're dead. Yeah, well, I don't have anything else. I guess I'll just go home. And then, like, from across the parking lot, there's, like, some guys just laughing their ass off at me. It's like, oh, I hate this! I hate you people!
Oh no, my Pokemon died. I love how in this game they actually die.
Yeah, they actually... Yeah. No, I played that for probably about 2 or 3 weeks, and I gave up on it. And finally, it's like, this sucks, and I just deleted it off my phone, and went back to playing video games online. It was like, the hell with this Pokemon business. I'm just going to go back to building the world's most ridiculous settlement in Fallout 4. and then the computer crashed. I mean, I'd modded the shit out of it to where I could just build as much as I wanted to in these settlements, and sure enough, I modded a little too much one day and it all crashed.
You just went a little too far.
Oh yeah. Apparently you're not supposed to build ridiculous hotels. Like, I had the Trump casino going on at one point.
That's kind of awesome, honestly. Like when I was playing, when I was playing the whole game, the Fallout 4, I never went, that far into the whole building business because I'm like, okay, I own Minecraft. Why should I play Minecraft in this game?
I don't know. It hit a button for me. That like what I was saying. It's like, are you having a catharsis? That's exactly what was going on with me. There, I was like, I like this. It's like, who needs 117 turrets? I need them, damn it!
Oh god!
And then you get up over top of it and you just spawn death claws to fall down and start killing all of the townspeople. But the sad thing is I'm pretty sure they were killed more by friendly fire from the turrets than they were the actual Deathclaw.
Oh yeah, I remember the fucking turrets. I was like, Sanctuary, the first settlement that you can build.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally built a wall around it, and on the wall were turrets. And once they got like attacked by raiders or something, and when I was trying to, just defend them, I know that several of my missile turrets shot when I was there fighting them close range, and they killed me.
I would love to say, you knew, but that totally happened to me too. But it was with, no, it was with missile turrets. That's right, it was, again, with the missile turrets. Yeah, it seemed like those were the banes of my existence.
Holy shit.
They worked so well.
Holy shit, wow, she was busy. She fucking murdered everyone in this camp. Where's the chick? Oh, there's a guy. Is he alive? Oh my god, this guy is called Lieutenant Sanders. Hey,
poor Sanders!
As you look over the ruins of the camp, you hear a whisper behind you. I could kill you right now if I wanted to. You better watch your step, undead. A whisper continues. My name is Lillian Walls. Before I died, I was a member of the Skyway Crusade. My father, High Priest Walls, raised me to be a weapon against the plague. I studied stealth, sorcery, martial arts, anything to make myself stronger. I gave up my childhood for him. Then, as fate would have it, I died and returned as this. My father instantly forgot me, and when I returned, ordered me executed. Come, we will speak with him now, in his tower to the northwest. Okay. Hello. Holy shit.
What would you ask of death?
So yeah, this is the chick that at the beginning of the game we had to tell her that she's undead and she was not willing to accept it. And now she's, like, yeah, let's kill everyone. She went from a scaredy cat, like, someone I had to, explain shit to a murder machine.
Again, 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah.
It's just like, wow, you don't half-ass anything, do you?
But it's okay, There are actually some really good, very well-developed storylines in this game, but they kinda, they do not go, like, in one expansion, they, like, go through all expansions, kinda. And they even have, like, books about it. Like, that's the best thing. This series, like, Wacraft series, actually has books, and some of them are ridiculously good. Like, I would probably say on par with, like, things like Fallout Equestria and stuff like that.
No way.
Yeah. Hell, I own them. I have them literally next to Fallout Equestria and Pink Eyes and stuff like that. Okay, probably not better than Pink Eyes, but, you know.
Yeah, see, I've still yet to start Pink Eyes, but I wanted to get it in book form before I actually started reading
they
it.
said that they are not gonna be doing another printing of those. So if you cannot find it on eBay, you are out of luck.
I've got a friend that's got it, and I've negotiated a trade to be able to borrow it to read it, under the stipulations that I don't dog-ear the pages, which is a horrible habit of mine. But At the same time, I'd love to own a piece of fandom history like that.
Yeah, I sadly, because of money problems, I actually miss out on several printings of, books like that.
Okay, so just as a little side note here, you remember I was talking about like shipping something to your country, right?
Yes.
Do you want to know how much it would cost for me to ship a 20-pound medium-sized FedEx package to your country?
No idea.
$632.
Holy shit, she's good killing everything. How much?
$632.01.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Now I wonder if they would give me if they would just round it down to like 632 even. It'd be 544 if I send it economy, but it'll get there at some point. I don't know, when you turn like 30.
In a few years.
You'll get it eventually.
And one day. So yeah, this chick is actually awesome. She's like murdering everything. I love this chick. I want her to follow me all time. Like, why am I here? She should be doing this alone. She does not need me.
I'm listening.
Wow. Wow, she's like a fucking an anime character. She's like jumping around, stabbing people in the throat.
Oh god. Oh shit.
Yes.
Hang on. I had a brain fart. Hang on. Rukia. You should just start calling her Rukia.
Rukia, that's from Bleach, I believe.
Bleach. Yes.
I've watched like 2 seasons of Bleach.
Nah, just watch one season. There's no point. Once they start going into the tunnels, it's just okay, fuck off, and you just stop watching it.
Yeah, like, again, I know that Bleach was kinda, it was kinda enjoyable, but it was missing something, I guess. I'm pretty sure it's probably much better now because, they got further in the stories and, when you are more into the story, you're probably more invested into it. But I never, I was not... Did I just hit for almost 500? But I was never, like, much into it, I guess.
I got into it because my brother was always real big with anime, and it started coming on a station here called Adult Swim.
Oh,
and
Adult Swim.
Yeah, I got kind of hooked on it there for a small amount of time, and it got to be where it was almost a ritual. And it's like it was right about the time they were talking about Quincy's in the show. I remember that, and from that point on, I stuck with it. And then it was like I asked Justin, like, well, how long is one season? And he said, oh, probably 240 episodes or something shit like that. And I was like, no, I can't do that. That's too much. That's like a life investment at that point.
Jesus. She's like killing them all. You raised me to be a killer. How am I doing, Daddy? But wait, I remember now. You taught me to only kill the undead, so you want me to kill. Then again, why kill myself when I can kill you?
Oh my god, what have you created?
She's literally on fire. What have I done? What have I done? I've created a monster. But yeah, that was kind of enjoyable quest. Though I think the whole resolution and such went by a little too quickly. Like she was, she was like shaking, could not do anything. I had to tell her that she was like, "Oh yeah, you are undead now," and she was like running away, telling, "No, that's impossible. That's not true." And now she just came to her father and she just jumped on him and she stabbed him in the throat so many times that his throat stopped existing, literally.
Oh my god.
It was like stop. So yeah, that was kind of exciting.
This is a very interesting game. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's much more interesting when you actually play with someone, because then like you are not just a warrior who goes around smashing faces, but you are, let's say, a warrior who goes around smashing faces as someone behind you throws fucking fireballs and melts faces.
Not a big jump there.
Yeah, but then later on you are still a warrior who smashes faces with a hammer or axe or whatever, and then, you know, the guy behind you is literally throwing asteroids at people. Like, I'm not even joking, I'm not even, you know, like, going OTT here. That's literally what you can do as a mage. Playing a mage in this game is so good, so exciting, because, like, you feel the power of elements that are literally at your fingertip.
Well, I'm just trying to comprehend this.
You can like you basically, as you see me, you know, play this warrior, I'm like, you know, I get to people and I start, you know, punching them in the face or, you know, hitting them with the hammer. As a mage, you are really frail. You are like, you know, someone looks at you funny and you die. But if you play it well, you can like never get hit as a mage. And if you never get hit, you can just melt enemies from afar. You can, and especially I cannot melt groups of enemies. Mages can melt groups of enemies.
Wow, my God. Is again, like what we were talking about, there's always a trade-off. You know,
Yeah.
with that, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's he can, you know, call down the power of the stars, but at the same time, it's like, oh, but you know, you could poke him with a pillow and kill him.
Yeah. Hell, I can have several enemies fighting me at once, and I'm gonna be like, what are you doing? You are not doing any damage to me. Can you stop? This is tickling me. While mage would be like, oh my god, stop murdering me! Of course, a good mage, you know, like, this is where the whole skill thing, you know, comes into play. A good mage would be like, oh, you want to hit me? Well, you see, I have this spell that teleports me around, I have this spell that freezes you in place, I have this spell that makes me take over controlling you for a moment, and if I use all of those correctly, you will never hit me. So yeah, like playing a mage is all about, you know, being very skillful. How you use your abilities. Oh, and remember how I told you that, you know, one day I will have like several bars full of abilities?
Yeah, I remember you talking about it, yeah.
Yeah, as a mage you have like several, like, you know how I said that there's gonna be like 4 bars? As a mage you have like several times the 4 bars.
Yeah, no, I've got ADD. That would not work.
Yeah. Like, it's not easy to play a mage. Hell, I probably should do like another... Okay, I cannot do another leveling series, but I should probably make a video of like how a mage fights, because it's actually kind of interesting and exciting, and I suck at it because I'm, you know, not good. Yeah, I have like level 100 and something mage on there's, by the way, there are like RP servers where people actually, you know, roleplay as something in the world. Like, you know, that you are not a player, but you are actually a character in the world.
That actually sounds pretty appealing.
Yeah, I love that. I have several RP characters, and like, for instance, I'm playing a mage. That is my only alliance, you know, like I'm not gonna say the good guys, but you know, the less about murder guys. And he is basically a mage, a human mage, and he is 57, he's really old, and he really sucks at magic. He has been studying his whole life, only to find out that he's good at theory, but he sucks at practice.
So he's a senior citizen.
Yes!
He's a senior citizen that failed to accomplish anything in life.
Yes.
He's my uncle.
But yeah, you're like, you can do so much silly and stupid stuff on RP servers. It's awesome.
I can finally be my uncle. This is great.
Yeah, you just have to, stick to the whole role-playing thing because, like, for instance, you are supposed to, like, normally your normal speed in this game is like you are running everywhere, which makes no sense because you would not be able to run for like hours and hours. So what you are supposed to do in like cities, you are supposed to walk, and you are like supposed to actually like you can like type things in chat, like let's say like kneel, and your character actually kneels. People normally do not know this because in the game you normally do not need to kneel at all. But on an RP server, you might actually use it if you like have to talk to a king. It would probably be a good idea to kneel before him before you talk to him. And stuff like that.
So there's actually like a social decorum on some of those servers.
Yes, for instance, on the server that I'm playing on, if you talk to certain NPCs in a game, there's always like players there. I don't know what kind of life they have, by the way, if they can be there almost 24/7, but they're almost always there. And if they see you, that you are not doing something that you should be doing, then they actually post it on the forums, and then suddenly everyone on that fucking server knows that you have not done something, and you are getting like negative reputation on the fucking server.
Oh my god, that sounds horrible. That's
it's not horrible. It's just if you fucking make a character on an RP server, you better fucking RP.
Speak, friend.
Well, yeah. I mean, okay, so I would be kicked out almost immediately because, I mean, I can be creative in conversation. Don't get me wrong, but the few times that I've actually role played with like my brother and stuff in like person, oh, I'm horrible. I am. I'll make the worst character. They would be completely socially defunct. He'll have pretty much everything into luck and a little bit of charisma, and that'll be about it.
Yeah, of course. What you can do against this is that you can play, let's say, a rogue character. And a rogue character would probably not bow to a king. A rogue character would probably, stand against a wall as he talks to the king.
that would be me.
But yeah, like, it's just, RP is like, it's a very interesting topic, and it takes a while to get into it. And there are servers, RP servers, where it's not that much of a big deal. It's more like, when you are in a guild of people, that's where the whole RP is happening. Or when you are in dungeons or raids, you are supposed to like RP, like what you are doing, your character's reactions to bosses and shit like that, basically.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, on the server that I play on, it's really like they're trying to make World of Warcraft a second life, basically.
Well, I can understand that. There's a lot of folks out there that, maybe in their everyday life don't actually have one. And as bad as that sounds, I'm not trying to like put down anybody or nothing like that. But hell, I was that way for a long time. It seemed like my whole existence was get through school, get home, play video games.
That's my life is kind of like get through work every day, get to school, after work, and then get home and play games. That's my life.
Yeah, but see, you damn kids these days with your Skypes and your Twitch and all this other stuff. I had to like go home and like get on a party line and do a campaign with a friend, and even then we weren't even playing together. And then I remember back in my day whenever co-op gaming became a thing. Oh my god, those were grand times. We still screwed up just as bad as if we'd done it ourselves, but I mean, at least then your friend was there to laugh at you.
I remember back in the day, there was no online gaming. When you wanted to game with other people, you would have to go in one place, and you would have to set up a LAN party.
Oh, LAN parties. 15 miles of Ethernet cable going to one poor little box.
Yeah. Oh, hell, I even remember one special thing. Do you remember those, like, weird cables that had to be connected to every computer? And you would use a thing called a terminator, basically, that would connect these cables together, which would create You know, like the very first LAN between people.
Oh God, I remember that. I didn't ever play. I was still pretty young, so I wasn't playing video games back then. I was tied up with something else. But my brother, that's what he would do. He would have these parties at his house, and you show up, and you know the inevitable pizza box. You know, Mountain O pizza box would be there. You know, empty bottles of Mountain Dew everywhere, and Red Bull as far as the eye could see. And they would be playing. I can't even remember what game they were playing back then.
Well, we were mostly playing 3 games. We were playing Doom.
Oh yeah, Doom.
The old fucking Doom.
The good Doom.
Age of Empires 1.
Yeah.
And I believe we sometimes played one of the first co-op games, which was Diablo 2.
Oh yeah, Diablo. Memories.
Fucking hell. I do not even believe that you can play Age of Empires 1 anymore. It's probably so old that you cannot even start it on modern computers anymore.
Well, they're rolling so many servers offline nowadays too. You know, so it's if it isn't offline, I'm sure it's not far from going offline completely.
Yeah. Hell, you cannot play most of the games that I own these days. Like, hell, I cannot, boot up fucking Battlefield 2 and be like, oh yeah, I wanna play some Battlefield 2 because there are no fucking servers because fucking EA was like, yeah, let's kill the service.
Yeah, seems legit. You just go ahead and end that right now.
Anyway, let's finish these quests. A daughter's embrace. From birth to grave to undeath, we all have our own paths to follow. Some are easier than others. It sounds like this was girl has had a rough path so far. Hopefully, she ultimately chooses to join us and follow the Dark Lady. With power like hers, we could do incredible things. By the way, excellent work out there. If you're ever ready and willing, I may have some work for you in the Plaguelands. Okay. The bigger and better things. There isn't much more glory for you here on Bulwark. You've done enough already. There may, however, be further adventures awaiting in Silver Pine Forest. Speak with my Batman. Wait. Oh, Batman, not Batman.
Take this Batman with you.
I was like, wait, what? Timothy Cunningham. Oh, his name is Timothy Cunningham. I actually have a friend whose name is Timothy. He will give you a ride to Brill, free of charge. Oh, hey, awesome.
Remember,
Free of charge. I love free shit. Anyway, so
Yeah.
Ditters. Okay. This venom will do perfectly. Everything else has been added to my concoction and boiled down. Thank you, warrior. Oh god. It's oozing green. This is so, like, ugh. Anyway, let's talk to the bat handler. Oh, by the way, the undead are actually using big fucking bats to ride the skies.
What?
Yes, look at the stream. Look at the stream. I'm soon gonna be riding a fucking bat. Sure, I will give you a ride. If High Executive Darrington asked for it, then technically I have to. If you're headed back to Brill, you'll want to stop by Executive Zigand on your way out. I hear there's some excitement going on in Silver Pine Forest to the south. He will know more than I do. Speak with me again when you're ready to head out.
trust no one.
Okay, give me a second.
Our time will
Have I done everything in here? Yes. So yeah, I'm about to fucking fly a bat.
What would you ask of death?
Let's take that flight to Brill. Yeah, and now I'm flying a fucking bat. A very angry looking bat. This ain't no Pokemon. This ain't no Zubat.
Nope. I'm still kind of wigged out by the guy on the Harley Davidson.
Oh yeah, when you have, I believe if you have like these things called heirlooms, they're like items that you can use on lower level characters. and they make them stronger and they grow with them basically. And then when you have enough of them, you actually get that fucking bike for it.
Oh, okay.
It's like a reward for, like, you know, doing something awesome. So yeah, let's talk to executors again here. And we will go to Silver Pine Forest, and that is where we will be ending. So, executors again. Welcome back. I heard stories from the east. Who would have thought that a young undead warrior like you would have been the one to wipe out the last whimpering remnants of the Scarlet Crusade? Honestly, it wasn't me. It was mostly the chick, the boss girl. But, you know,
Trust no one.
I'm happy that you think I'm awesome. So now we will do a journey south into the Silver Pine Forest. Oh, by the way, when they talk about the Dark Lady, what they mean is this freaking Banshee Queen.
Oh no, I've just now got to the part where you're riding the bat.
Yeah, the delay is annoying, but you know, you will get there.
Ah, yeah. Just give me some time.
I love how she's on every single flag here. It's like so awesome, actually. She's totally not, you know. Oh, we can catch a rabbit. We can catch a rabbit. For some reason, I really feel like catching a rabbit. Hello, rabbit. How are you, sir? Would you like to be eaten by my fucking dragon? Eat rabbit.
Wow, man, this game is turning you into a beast.
I mean, I like the taste of rabbit. Like, I really do. Rabbit is a really good meat. So yeah, like I said, we are just gonna be going to the south, and in the south, we are gonna be joining what seems to be a war. It's okay. This game is kind of called World of Warcraft. It's kind of expected for a war to be there. That's also so low there on. But yeah, we are actually really close to level 13. I almost want to kill some random enemies just to get that level 13 so that we are on a new level basically on the next stream. Then, you know, I would only need to do 2 more levels and I would be ready for dungeons, so that next you know, session I definitely would be showing a dungeon.
I'll have to watch that one.
And let's skin this guy. Oh yeah, we got Taunt. Taunt is probably one of the most important abilities in a tank's repertoire. It is basically you force an enemy to attack you. Which means, you know, the enemy is not attacking your squishy, delicious mages, and definitely not attacking your squishy, delicious healers. The duty of a tank. So there's lots of roller there on. It's a good idea to always keep your eyes on the map so that you know when there's, you know, pets that you can catch. Because like the pets are actually giving you experience when you know, fight with them and when you level them and when you get new pets. So like, I like how everything you do in this game, it gives you experience. It's not pointless bullshit like in other games, you know, of this genre. It's like, oh yeah, you just went on a mining. It gave you experience. It gave you money. You went to do pet battles. It gave you experience. You know, your pets are stronger. I just love that. More games of this genre should be like this. You know, just give you options.
Yeah, I like it. I like it when you actually do have some options as far as customizability. I mean, don't get me wrong, there is something to be said for leveling and whatnot, but just the same, I like to be able to actually get the full experience from a video game.
Yeah. Oh god. This rat is murdering us. We need to retreat. Yes, we need to retreat. fuck. We have failed. Okay, so in Silverpine Forest, the pets actually murder you. Good to know. Good to know. So this new area, it actually has trees. It actually does not look like death anymore. Like the trees actually kind of look kind of nice. Like okay, it's an old game. It's real old. It's like from 2004. It's so weird. I've been playing this game for so long. Like I've started this game when it came out, you know, in 2004, and then I took a little break after the Wrath of the Lich King, which is like 2008, I believe. 8, maybe 9. And then I came back when Warlords of Draenor came out, which is like 2014, 15. So like I've been playing this game for at least 6 or maybe 7 years.
Oh wow, that's you got me trumped on my longest time playing a game. I think the longest I hung in there was 3 years with Call of Duty, the first one, and then after that, I started trying to get more into the campaign because I like campaigns. I mean, online support's great and all, but you know, I like the actual storyline of the game. And I hung in there for a while, but then I think that actually, tell you the truth, that's when I stopped gaming as much as I did too.
Oh, there's like things I don't even understand. What's this? But yeah, here we are, and here is where we will be taking a break, basically. As we can see, this is an actual like outpost. Like this is actually like there's actual like armies here. You know, there's siege equipment, and oh boy, what's that? Yeah, this is like there's
So glad you could make it.
okay.
With the death of the Lich King,
There's
many
actual
of
voice
the
acting.
intelligent scourge became
So there's some background there.
Yeah, there's actual voice acting here.
as you so delicately put it, are called Valkyr. They are under my command now. And they are part of the reason that I asked to see you.
Get on with it, Sylvanas.
Very well, War Chief. I have solved the plight of the Forsaken. As a race, we Forsaken are unable to procreate. With the aid of the Valkyr, we are now able to take the corpses
Oh,
of the
got
fallen
really
and
quiet.
create
Yeah,
new
I'm letting
Forsaken.
Sylvanas talk.
Agatha, show the War Chief.
Wow. Aberration.
What you have done here, Sylvanas, it goes against the laws of nature. Disgusting is the only word I have to describe it.
War Chief, without these new Forsaken, my people would die out. Our hold upon Gilneas and Northern Lordaeron would crumble.
Have you given any thought to what this means, Sylvanas? What difference is there between you and the Lich King now?
Isn't it obvious, War Chief? I serve the Horde.
Oh,
Watch your clever mouth, bitch.
I love how
Chromash, you
in this game
stay
they can actually
behind
say things
and
like
make
bitch
sure
and
the
such
Banshee
easily
Queen
without any
is
problem.
well guarded. I will be
It's a nice,
expecting
smooth
a
flow.
full report
Yeah, I believe this
in
game is
next
actually
week.
18 plus, so like there's like gore, there can be mentions of rape and shit like that, basically.
Eventually, we all have to stand before our
Nice.
Yeah,
It's a
there's
zero
even
fucks given game.
yeah, I believe there's even nudity and shit like that in this game.
sooner than others.
So yeah, that was some really exciting story stuff right now. So, I will try to find a bed handler here so that we can, you know, move here at any moment. Yeah, basically what you have to do is like you have to find these bed handlers and they connect. There's like a literal net of bed handlers and flight masters and stuff like that all over the world. And this is the main way how you travel around places quickly.
Via bat?
Yeah, via bats and other flying things like eagles and stuff like that.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. And then when you are strong enough, you can actually use your own flying mount without without having to pay for them and, you know, fly everywhere as much as you want. Just trying to find an inn because you have to log out in an inn in order to get rested status, which basically gives you more experience when you gain experience. But I don't think there is any. Maybe inside that thing. I'm gonna look inside that thing. I hope that's an inn. I hope that's an inn and not just a random tower. Because if it is a random tower, then yeah, it's a random tower. Fuck. Because I want to take a break and... You know what? I'm just gonna take a break and I'm gonna find an inn. So, I would like to thank everyone who was watching and who will be watching this on YouTube. Make sure to follow me on here on Twitch and on Twitter so that you do not miss my announcement for streams. And subscribe to me on YouTube where I upload my videos that I make here. And, you know, like and comment on my videos. It helps really much. And if you want, dislike my videos, but I would love if you would tell me why you are disliking them so that I can improve. I wish you all a wonderful day, night, afternoon, or whatever your sexy hearts want. Goodbye, goodbye.